it's Mrs. Claus. I'm here to read a story to you. I'm so delighted. All right. Hello. Are you all snuggly? Are you ready? You know it's Christmas Eve. I bet you're ready for Santa to come. But before he can come, we have to go to sleep, right? But first, let's read a story together. It's one of my favorites, with one of my favorite characters, Pete the cat. And this story is about how Pete the cat saves Christmas. He does. Let's see. It's by James Dean. He's the illustrator. And Eric Litwin. He's the author of the story. They do a lot of Pete the cat stories together. All right. Pete the cat saves Christmas. Oh, 'twas the day before Christmas, and Santa was ill. In the cold winter wind he had caught a bad chill. Poor Santa cat. Will Christmas be cancelled? Will it come to that? Never, cried Santa. Let's call Pete the cat. Santa asked Pete to deliver the toys to all the good girls and to all the good boys. I'll do it, said Pete, and although I am small, at Christmas we give, so I'll give it my all. Give it your all, give it your all, at Christmas we give, so give it your all. That's Pete, he's so clever to make up that song. Pete jumped in his minibus and started to roll. Road trip, cried Pete. First stop, the North Pole. I love that minibus. The reindeer were waiting to give Pete a tow, so he packed up the presents and then told them to go. Then the minibus, why, it flew, just like in the movie. Pete the cat cried, "Hey, this is totally groovy." There it is, with the reindeer pulling it. I can do it, said Pete, and although I am small, at Christmas we give, so I'll give it my all. Are you ready to sing with me? Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. As the children were sleeping all snug in their beds, Pete and his reindeer appeared overhead. There they are. You landed that pretty well on the roof. Straight down the chimney Pete flew in a dash and then back in his minibus, just quick as a flash. Each time he delivered a holiday gift, he crossed off a name written on Santa's list. Santa's list was so big and Pete felt so small, but at Christmas we give, so he gave it his all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. At the very last minute, they reached the last house. Pete dashed in and out, just as quiet as a mouse. And there's even a little mouse there. Then right at the break of the new Christmas day, Pete and his reindeer were flying away. Back at the North Pole, old Santa was waiting. The elves and the townsfolk were all celebrating. Thank you, Pete. And then this says, Pete is cool. Oh, sorry, it says small is cool. I have a little problem seeing sometimes. Santa was dressed in his red coat and hat and cried, "Hip hip hooray for our friend Pete the cat." I did it, said Pete, and although I am small, in the spirit of Christmas, I gave it my all. Give it your all. Give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. The little bird has a gift that says, "To Pete." And that's the end. Pete the cat saves Christmas. Okay, now it's probably time for you to close your little eyes and get off to bed, and make sure that you leave some cookies and either some milk or juice or sometimes water. Santa likes to have a nice cold glass of water. And don't forget the reindeer. They really love carrots and celery. They also like broccoli too, and sugar cubes if you happen to have any of those on hand, and oats. And I know some of you might even have some special reindeer food. They love that. So get all of that ready, and then it's probably time for you to scoot on to bed so that Christmas Eve can happen, because Santa can't bring the gifts if you're not sleeping, right? Okay, boys and girls, I'm so happy I got to spend some time with you tonight. I hope that you enjoyed my story. And Merry Christmas. And I hope that you get your heart's desire tomorrow morning. And I hope you enjoy your time with your family and just be happy. All right, good night.